look and stare at all the birds and be a little bit of a pervert. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. And I thought today I would do a little bit of a good deed. I know, I'm feeling very generous. And I would give back to nature. I think we all need to sometimes sit down and appreciate what's around us naturally. So I'm going to build my own little bird feeder, decorate it and feed some birds. I'm hoping where I live, it's quite, you know, in the countryside and stuff, and there's lots of birds around. Hopefully I'm going to be able to get some live action birds taking some little food off my bird feeder. I'm going to put it on my window and everything. And hopefully they show up. They show up every morning and wake us up. Oh my god, they're so loud. They're so irritating. I don't know why I'm feeding them for. They don't deserve it. Shut up, you! So yes, hopefully we'll see some tits today. As in birds. Get your mind out the gutter, not boobs. We're talking about blue tits and grey tits and yellow? Do they come in yellow? I think there's a yellow tit too. What a weird name for a bird. Tit. Oh, my nipple's out. I wonder who called it that. I wonder whether it was Alan Titmarsh.
Welcome to Love Your Garden.
He's not called Titmarsh, is he? He's called Titchmarsh. I should stop saying tit because otherwise the video's going to get demonetized. Stop it! Okay, so I've just bought this little kit. I just found it on Amazon. It's by Apples to Pears, I think. And it was designed in the UK. And that's it there. And it comes in this nice little presentation tin. I think that's really cute, isn't it? I think this would make a nice little gift, actually. Especially for people who are into bird watching and stuff. I think that's very, very cute. Alright, let's open it up, see what it's like. A complete kit to build your own window bird feeder. Then use the tin to store your bird seed. Ah, clever, multifunctional. Okay, it's very well packaged. This kind of reminds me of this person on TikTok who dresses up in like camouflage and then puts like bird feeders on her face to like witness the birds feeding from her face. I don't know whether they still make content or not because I don't really follow anyone on TikTok. It just pops up now and again when I'm doom scrolling on the toilet. Ew. I already see we have PVA, which I will not be using because I don't have time. I feel like recently I'm doing a lot of like woodwork and like stuff with wood, which isn't me at all, and I don't understand how I've ended up in this position. No one's asked for this. I've done it to myself. It's very unusual. Oh, these instructions look easy. Good. So apparently this is great fun for kids and adults alike. Use the simple kit to build your own window bird feeder. Once complete, you'll be able to see garden birds close up as they feed just outside your window. The feeder attaches to your windows using plastic suckers. To build your feeder, follow these step-by-step instructions. Some adult help might be needed. A small crosshead screwdriver is required, not supplied. Adult, I need help, please. I'm joking, I am an adult. Believe it or not. So the first part is get all the stuff together. I've done that. That was very easy. Second part, join the two main panels using wood dowels and glue. So these parts here. They're tiny wood dowels. Oh my god, they're cute. And because I'm not using PVA, I'm just gonna go for super glue. So just a bit of glue in here, and a bit of glue in there. Wait there, which way does it go? I'm assuming it wants to go that way, yes? Oh, actually it doesn't matter because it's the same on either side. Okay. Alright, I think I just need to wait for this glue to set. While I wait for this glue to set, I've got a bird story, believe it or not.
Just look at the flowers, Lizzie.
And the other day, I don't know if I've told this story. Have I told it already? This is the problem. I speak so much and talk so much on the channel, I forget what I've even said. I don't think I've spoken about this story, it happened recently. And anyway, I was in my bathroom, like getting ready for bed and stuff, and like washing my face, brushing my teeth, you know, feeling all glamorous. And I heard this massive bang on the window. And I was like, oh god, here we go. I knew for a fact a bird had flown in the window. So I poked my head out and had a look, and there was this little bird. I don't know what kind of bird it was like, what are them birds called?
A disgruntled pelican.
Like a sparrow, that's what I'm thinking of. And it had clearly fully knocked itself out and it was just like sat in the garden, just kind of stunned. And I kept an eye on it for a while just to make sure it was going to be okay and stuff. And I didn't want to disturb it, I didn't want to go out and pick it up or anything, just in case like, you know, I ruined it or whatever. And anyway, I watched it for about half an hour and it slowly started to blink and raise its head and start to look around and stuff. But it took ages for it to eventually disappear, so I was kind of in and out of getting ready for bed and doing my bits and bobs and exercise and stuff, and then about an hour and a half I checked later and it had gone, so hopefully it's doing okay now. But it's just sad, like, because sometimes birds, they like break their necks and stuff, don't they, flying into windows, so I was just happy it survived. I really was. The worst bird who, I swear down, they want to die are pheasants. I've never known such a stupid bird in my entire life. The amount of times I've had to slam my brakes on because there's been a pheasant in the road just staring at my car, flying towards it, and not even attempting to get out of the way. At one point, I was driving to work on a morning. I slammed my brakes so hard because there was a pheasant in the middle of the road. There were two pheasants actually, that I didn't realise my car had this feature, and if I slam my brakes on really hard, the hazard lights automatically come on. And I didn't realise that because I've never done it before. But these birds, they were destined to die, and I slammed my brakes on. And fortunately, I stopped in time for me to witness these pheasants just stood in the middle of the road. And I was just sat there, I was like, any time now, like, am I gonna literally have to get out my car and shoo you off the road? I'm honestly surprised pheasants haven't gone extinct because they're so thick. Anyway, them two parts are attached now, which is fab. We need to find all pieces that make up the feeder tray. So them two, and this little grater thing. Attach alongside of the tray to a short side using dowel and glue. Make sure the grooves are on the inside at the base. Bit of glue in there, a little bit of glue in there. Dowel goes in and they connect like that. Do the same with the other one. Oh, isn't this a cute little activity day? I don't find myself to be a particularly relaxing person, and I don't find my content to be particularly relaxing. I find it to be a bit, you know, But then sometimes I surprise myself and just come up with like bird feeder. Like, oh, I feel like I need to be wearing a floral scarf and it's like a sun hat. Floral scarf and a sun hat, and speak very softly.
Slut spaghetti.
I don't speak softly at all. I feel like I've got quite a very harsh voice, but still.
Where'd you get your car from, eh?
There's a program on the telly the other night, and it was about like canals, and there was a guy who lives in like a little boat and he travels the canals and stuff, and it was incredibly relaxing, but it was also incredibly boring. I understand why people like that content, but I don't know whether I was like thrilled. But he seemed to be enjoying it and living his best life, so good for him. But that life's not for me. I've stayed on a canal boat before, and the horrible, you feel wet constantly and you just don't get any sleep. I stayed on one in London with my family. It was the worst holiday I've ever had in my life. Oh wait, hang on, I need to take one off. I was supposed to slide the base in. That nearly went wrong. It's because I was distracted. That needs to go in first. I rescued it though, didn't I? But yes, terrible holiday. I would never recommend going on a canal boat with your family unless you really, really, really like your family. And I do like my family. It's just like, it was a lot of time to spend with them in such a confined space. Right, so that's our little bird feeder box bit done. This is like the bit where you put your little pellet in. Oh my god, there's gonna be so many birds like feasting over this. Oh my god, I'm up to 9 already. And I'm gonna need a screwdriver. Okay, so now we're joining the feeder tray to the main panel, so this thing, with the 2 screws. Important, make sure they're slow, so this bit faces forwards. So that needs to go where the bird feeder is. Alright, and they do have some little holes to kind of line everything up, which I appreciate. Okay, cute. And that's all done. Lay the feeder on its back. You will now need the 2 side strips, these things. Glue these into place and leave to dry for an hour. I think these side bits are just decorative because they literally just like, you just want them plopped there, do you? I don't see the point of that. Maybe it's just to add a bit more support. Right, I'm gonna let that glue dry for a little bit.
La 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 la.
So now we're preparing the little suckers. Okay. Pull the plug on each of these, and then there are 3 holes, and they're gonna go into here. Oh, it'll be sad, mind, if like a little bird comes and feeds from my little bird feeder and the entire thing like falls off the window and takes the bird with it. I don't really trust my construction skills. Finally, attach the roof using the 2 remaining dowels and glue. Leave to dry overnight. Obviously, I'm not gonna leave to dry overnight. This is fancy though. It's got like a proper little metal roof for obviously protection for the birds for when they're feeding in the rain. And that's important in the UK because it pisses down all the time.
Today.
Glue in here, and glue in here, and then all the way along this top bit. And then that in like so. Right, I'm just gonna hold this and let this set for a couple of minutes, just so it doesn't move anywhere. That's something cute though, isn't it? Oh my god. It's proper canny, that, isn't it? I like it. And the best thing about this as well, obviously it isn't fully dry yet. Once I stick it on the window, it's got like a prime viewing bit at the back to obviously literally look and stare at all the birds and be a little bit of a pervert.
Tiny, big, tiny!
Okay, so now we just need to decorate this to make sure it's appealing to birds. And I don't really know what birds like. I assume flowers, they'd be attracted to flowers. Can birds see in colour? But we want some text, so obviously the birds can tell what's like happening.
Obviously.
So we're gonna put free food and little arrows just so they know where the food is. I find it odd as well, like when we put bird feeders out and stuff. How does a bird know that there's food in there? They must be able to like smell it, or I don't know, it must give off something for them to recognize that that's like food. And then I think I want some cute little flowers dotted around the place. There's not a huge amount of real estate when it comes to decorating this box, I'm not gonna lie, but I'll try my best. This wood is incredibly porous, and as soon as my pen hits it, it just bleeds everywhere. So these flowers are going to be a little bit abstract. That's alright, we like abstract. And then, because I know birds like plants and stuff, we'll just do some like cute little viney things. I hope it actually works and some birds actually come and feast upon my little bird treats. And then we'll just colour this top in, just to make it look a bit more natural for them. I'm assuming birds can only see in certain colour frequencies. You know how dogs can only see kind of blues? I don't think they see reds very well, or is it the other way around? I'm not sure. I'm assuming birds will be the same and they can only pick up certain colours. Hopefully they can see green. Just in case they can't see green, I'll add some purple on the side. And in fact, just so they know it's not a trick and I'm not trying to fool them, I'm just going to add some little smiley faces. And there we have it, Ant's little free food bird feeder. Oh my god, we need to add some bird feed to this actually, hang on. I filled my tin ahead of time with some bird feed. I just heard a bird, it was very loud, so I know they're out there. And I didn't waste any expense for this bird feed, I went to Aldi. This is premium bird feed for them, they're gonna love it. There's not much, mind. I think they would eat this in like one sitting. Right, let's get this stuck on the window. The dogs are outside as well, hopefully they don't bark. And now we just have to wait. I wonder how long this is going to take.
84 years.
I hope they know that bird feed's there. I guarantee they have no idea, you know. They won't know that that's bird feed. Tell you what, I'm going to sit down and we'll keep this recording for about half an hour and see if any birds show up. No, it's going to fall off. Oh my god. Caught that just in time. That was really close to falling off. Come on, birds. There's free food there for you. Have a feast. The thing is, I really want this to like work and for me to capture a bird on camera. There's so many birds out there. At least one bird will know that there's bird feed on the window. Look at all the trees and everything. They have to know. There's birds that I can hear them. Unless they're just not hungry. They might not be hungry today. We'll wait and find out. I'll put my feet up. I suppose this is what like bird watchers and you know people who like spot planes and trains and stuff. I guess they just need like a lot of patience, don't they? They're just like sat around for a while with their binoculars. Just chill, I suppose, and we shall wait. I can hear the birds. There's so many birds out there. They're tormenting us. All I want to do is see you feed from a bird feeder. I'm just wondering whether it might be better from the other side because there's more birds over the other side. Maybe they don't want to come to this side of the house. I'm gonna have a little look. No, I don't think it matters. It might not be dinner time for them. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. Surely they want like brunch. Oh my god, there's birds on the roof. There's birds on the roof. Wait, I think the birds are getting closer to it. I think they're going to feed from it. Oh, can you see it on camera or not? I don't know whether you can see them on camera. They're like little yellow-chested birds. Let's see if I can move yours. Hang on. There, can you see them? Come get my food. Oh, I can see it. It's so cute and small and yellow. Please, come feed. Surely you can see that's stuck on the window. It's so bright. I decorated it for you and everything. It says free food. You must be close. You must sense that there's food there. Oh, you just went away. I'm so angry. Come back. Come back. Jack! I feel like they know that there's food there, but they just can't figure out where it is. That was the closest encounter I've had so far. And they were cute, they were little yellow ones. I don't know what they're called. Yellow tit? They might be the yellow tit. Apparently in London, and loads of other places in the UK as well, there's like really large populations of parakeet. And they came over from, I think it was India or Mexico or somewhere, and they've just like thrived here. I would love to see a parakeet. I think it's called a parakeet. It's like a green bird, and it looks very tropical, which is very shocking that it lives in the UK and thrives in the UK, considering it's quite cold and wet and miserable. The only bird I don't want to come is a pigeon. There's some massive chunky pigeons around, and if a pigeon landed on that, it would take it straight off the window. I tell you another bird that's like massive. Seagulls. Seagulls are ginormous. They're almost like dinosaurs. I've just seen about 4 birds come towards us. Oh my god, look at them. They're flying past the window. Oh, yous are so close. Oh my god, that was thrilling. That was very exciting. It's been over 20 minutes now and there's still no birds at my little bird feeder and I'm very upset. Maybe it's not sunny enough. It's a very overcast day and it's a little bit chilly. But there are birds out there. Please, just find my bird feeder. Well, it's been over half an hour now and I've had no birds show up to my bird feeder. So I'm very disappointed. But I still think it's a very clever idea. I just wish I managed to get some birds on camera so everyone could see. And that's the problem, you can't control wildlife. They just do what they want. They're just out there living their best life. Even if I'm trying to feed them and fatten them up. Eat it! Well, I think that just about does it for today's video. I'm so disappointed I didn't get a bird, you know. How did they not want to eat from this? Like, look at it. That just screams like, eat me. I've got like food inside. Look how hospitable and how lovely that is. But never mind, I did try. But hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you next week for a brand new video. Like, look what I could have had. I could have had a gorgeous bird on my little bird feeder. I might Photoshop the thumbnail and pretend a bird came to my bird feeder. And be like, oh my god, look, a bird came. You try and do a good deed for nature and they just throw it in your face.